Hey there, Filk friends. Sorry about being on mute earlier for the starting a band online panel. It happens. We're live, baby. Anyway, I am so happy to present to y'all the Celt Father himself, Marc Gunn.
Oh, whoa, hey, that's me. That's me, right? Okay. Oh, good. This is good. I think I'm all good to go, right? So, all right. Well, this is awesome. Welcome. I'm sitting here running around like a madman, getting everything ready to go for this show for you, for Dragon Con 2020, my 18th year performing at this convention. It's hard to believe that it's been here for 18 years, but it's true, and I'm happy to be back. So, of course, this is a sing-along, so if you want to sing along, you can do that right now. And if you want to share to your friends, that would be awesome too. So, yeah, I'm just saying, if you get a chance, share the show with another friend. Welcome back, Thomas. Thomas was over on the group last night. Oh, that's right, we have the StreamYard comments. And I see Moose out there as well. Welcome. If you have any questions or comments, post them around. Maybe I'll be able to respond to them at some point during the show. Meantime, we're going to start off. Tomorrow night is the Hobbit drinking song show. So I thought I would go ahead and start with a Hobbit song. The song is written by my friend Nancy Flynn. And a song that I think I have many different versions of this melody. You can never have enough, right? Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. Oh, my father was a halfling, from Hobbiton was he. My mother was an elf maiden, and mirth was well as she. They met once only briefly, under an old oak tree. It was a worthy venture, 9 months later there came me. Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. Too tall to hide inside a log, too short to climb a tree. Dear dad was only 3'6", mom was 6'3". I had bright blue eyes and long blonde hair, so how do you suppose I ended up with curly braids growing from my toes? Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. Raised in Thranduil's castle, the forest was my home. But always over hill and dale I felt inclined to roam. Every evening Mum and I through the woods did stroll, till one night, just like Dad, I went a-rolling down the hole. Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. Now one evening on Dad's doorstep, I had the chance to be, and when I rang the doorbell, he invited me to tea. We began to get acquainted as he showed me around the place. So how's your mom? He asked me, a sly grin on his face. Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. Now as the heir apparent to all their worldly goods, I'd half a hillside in the Shire and acreage in the woods. They took a trip to Valinor and sailed across the sea, and left me on my own to choose the smeel or the tree. Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. Oh, I feel so strange and mixed up, I hardly know myself. My father was a hobbit, and my mother was an elf. All right, who do we got online today? We have Wildcard Kelly. Welcome, Kelly. I can't remember Wildcard, who the name of that person there, but I know I know the call letters. I know those. Sean, Randy, Bud, Jan. Hey, welcome. Scott and Donna and Sarah, welcome. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful. What is today? Saturday of Dragon Con. Enjoying some of the shows. There's lots and lots of shows. I know Andrew's going on the Filk track after this, so he's got his own solo show coming up. But I think we're gonna get this going. What I do is Sci F'Irish music, right? And so I gotta have a little bit of Celtic stuff, a little bit of geek, and we merge them all together. This song is a bit on the Celtic side. There's a great phrase in the Celtic nation, Slanchava. Slanchava means here's to your good health. Slancha is here's to your health. Va is good. Put it together, and you got Gaelic. Oh my God. So When I sing Slanchava, you're going to shout Slanchava back to me. I go like this. Slanchava, Slanchava, here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass of Slanchava. I think y'all need to be a little bit louder. And if you can't, be louder, be super louder. But what I think we're going to do in order to make this happen is a secret that I learned last night at the Brobdinagi and Bard's Filk show. So I'm gonna work this, but I need y'all to still type in the comments. But Slanchava, that's S-L-A-I-N-T, that's Slanty Va, M-H-A-I-T-H. So when I do that, when I sing Slanchava, you can shout Slanchava back to me, or type it, or copy and paste. All right, here we go. Slanchava, 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 Slanchava. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass of Slanchava, Slanchava. It's really funny. You sound like Andrew whenever that happens. I don't understand how that is. Well, that's okay, that's okay. Let's see the song go on. Many times in my life, forgot the kindness code. I reap the sorry seeds that I sow. When I gave instead of took, that's when my spirit growed. My charity turned into liquid gold. All together now. Slanchava, 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 Slanchava. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass of Slanchava, Slanchava. Man, I really am a little bit creeped out because I'm wondering why Andrew's in the room with me, singing along with this. But on the same time, I'm very grateful to have him and you. Who else we got? We have Les and Chris and Scott and Sean and Jan and the Dragon Con Filk Track all singing Slanchava together. So let's try it again. Slanchava, 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 Slanchava. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty, you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass of Slanchava, Slanchava. Now this song is more than just a drinking song. It's also what I call Celtic karma, as you'll find out from this next verse. Your work week was a bear. You're feeling rather low. You head down to the pub to watch a show. There the singer makes you smile, and the beard makes you glow. So buy a CD or 5 before you go. Slanchava, 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 Slanchava. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass of Slanchava, 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 Slanchava. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crate the call, raise up your glass of Slanchava, Slanchava. Hey, if you are wanting to sing along with me, I need you to do something right now. The Sci F'Irish hymnal, yes, the Sci F'Irish hymnal is available at singalong@keltfather.net. Send an email right now to singalong@keltfather.net. And when you do that, you will get an email back immediately. That should get an email back, cross my fingers, but it should come out at some point if nothing else. And it's an autoresponder, and in it is a link to a Google Doc where you can find the Sci F'Irish hymnal, where you can sing along with many of the songs that are in the show, hopefully most of them, but I don't really know. You have hymnals. Nice Moose, nice. Greetings to Pat and Tanda. Who else we got? Thank y'all so much for singing along. And we're going to go on to the next song. This is a song that I wrote about for my daughter, Inara. She was born, and I was like, I need a song for Inara. So I wrote this one. So The Prettiest Hobbit is the name of the song. And the names in there were all using the Hobbit name generator from either first or middle name of my daughters. So I think I was in there too. Oh, what? No, wrong song. You ever have those moments when all of a sudden you have it pops in your head, The prettiest hobbit. And then it disappears. I'll tell Bella underneath the party tree, let's have fun, come dance with me. She won't dance, I'll ask Daisy, we'll skip till the sun comes up over the trees. Jump up and down, let's teeth clean, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee, she's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The moon looks down in her hungry cheer. Let's raid old Mungo's mushroom fields. If we lose our way to the starry sky, we'll trace young boys in the bar tonight. Jump up and down, let's teeth green. Shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee. She's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. We'll laugh and we'll eat our honey cakes as we roll in the grass down by the lake. Swan calls up, go home my friend, to the party tree we'll start again. Jump up and down, let's teeth clean, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing the song down on one knee. It's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. Jump up and down, let's teeth clean, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing the song down on one knee. She's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. I'll tell Bella underneath the party tree, let's have fun, come dance with me. If she won't dance, that's Daisy, she'll lose till the sun to the wood of the tree. Jump up and down, let's teeth clean, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee. She's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. Jump up and down, let's teeth clean, shout your love now, 1, 2, 3. Sing a song down on one knee. She's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. The prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. She's the prettiest hobbit you've ever seen. Woo! All right, now Andrew got on, so of course the video might have gone out. You let me know if you are getting this right now. I don't know. From the looks of it, I'm double checking just to make sure my thing is still running. And it looks like others. Okay, looks like it's still going. Everything seems to be running. Okay, good. I am back, they say, and so there we go. Welcome, Andrew McKee. Man, stop ruining my video already. Dude, how many times do I have to tell you this? You have your own show at 4 p.m. after this one, so just come on. Golly. So Andrew actually and I, we played a song a long time ago. It was actually on our first CD, and I re-recorded it for a re-release that I'm doing for my St. Patrick's Day CD. So about in 2012, I think I released a CD called Not Every Day is St. Patrick's Day, traditional Irish and Scottish, mostly Irish songs, but a couple Scottish songs as well. It's a fun, upbeat album, and I felt like there was a couple things on it that I wanted to redo, and so I did. And I decided I was going to re-release it. And I'm releasing singles building up to the big release in January, but the first single actually comes out on Tuesday, which is Whiskey in the Jar, when Andrew is recording on that one. But this is one of the songs that I recorded several years ago, and I thought it should be on this CD too, because it's a gorgeous song. And we had so many people say, is that a traditional Irish song? But no, it's a song I wrote. Sky. He rode into the night to see his lover the way. Smell of flowers in the air. He passed without a care across a bridge, oh, that sad day, when his shadow stepped from the rail. From the saddle he sailed, and his horse rode off further away. As the man was caught off guard, the shadow struck him hard, and his hopes rode off further away. O'er the way, o'er the way, o'er the way, o'er the way, his hopes rode off further away. O'er the way, o'er the way, o'er the way, o'er the way, his hopes rode off further away. Well, the fire burned inside, and he beat the brigand thrice. The hate consumed him o'er the way. Then the man thought he had won, till he felt the brigand's son grab hold of him o'er the way. And the thief took his revenge, and he beat the man unending with a cat o' nine tails o'er the way. Well, he shrieked to the night, bloodied by the fight, like a cat he shrieked o'er the way. Or the way, or the way, or the way, or the way, like a cat he shrieked, or the way, 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 like a cat he shrieked, or the way. Well, the law followed that yell, so the man lay where he fell, nothing left of the man's shell, or the way. As he laid the body to rest, his love clutched her breast, for her heart was robbed and killed on that day. And she breathed her last breath, and blood stained the dress from the lashes that slew her man today. As her body fell to the ground, there was an echoing howl of the hounds that howled for them, or the way, 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 or the hounds howled for them, or the way, 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 or the hounds howled for them, or the way. Door closed real fast. A brigand and his cash that he robbed of his son, her the way. As they counted up the change, they shouted loud and hollow names, for they were made rich on that day. Then the son went for his sister, found her dead with her blisters and the streaks of blood, her the way. Oh, her father couldn't stand. He found a picture in her hand. It was the man they killed, or the way. Or the way, or the way, or the way, or the way, it was the man they killed, or the way, 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 it was the man they killed, or the way, 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 it was the man they killed, or the way. Phew. All right. I'm gonna do a song. So Mikey Mason, who's playing tonight, I think at 10, is that right? I think that's right, but you can see it in the comments in a moment. Mikey Mason, he and I have a podcast together. It's called In the Verse, Songcrafting from the Firefly Universe. We just finished watching every episode of Firefly and wrote songs inspired by those episodes. And it was a really great experience for writing, creating songs on command. You know, we had to finish a song so we could publish the episode, and it was a lot of fun. And because of it, I got a whole bunch of great new songs. Many of them will be coming out on my next CD, Celtic. You have CDs? Yes. Thank you, Andrew, again for bringing that to life. I don't know why I sound like you every time that happens, but you know. This is a song that was written for Jamestown. I wrote actually 2 songs for Jamestown, and Jamestown, because I had 2 different ideas. I wrote one song which was about, you know, the end scene when Jane is talking to Mal. I don't know why they put that. They probably re-put that statue back up, and he said, I just don't understand. And I wrote a song about them basically doing that. He's our hero. We need that symbol. We're gonna put that symbol back up. And then I wrote a song called Just a Hero, and it's a song about people who realize that, you know, he ain't cracked what he's cracked up to be, and we don't need a hero. We can do it ourselves. It's called Just a Hero. Met a hero, he was only a man. Thought he had our back, now we understand. He knocked a statue down that we so proudly built, but it was just a symbol to hide our guilt. Now we lift ourselves up so that we stand tall. Don't need a hero to show it makes us strong. Let's stop our fear now that we believe that a man is just a boy who knows what he needs. Our hopes crashed down when he came back again. But we became more wise, knowing we had a hand in the change we need. So it's change we made. We let go our fears. Now we're no longer afraid. Now we lift ourselves up so that we stand tall. Don't need a hero to show what makes us strong. Dust off our fear now that we believe that a man is just a boy who knows what he needs. We all have rights. Everyone matters. Some will deny them to make their pockets fatter. Or rich in greed is poor in soul. And the day will come when we dump them in a hole. Now we lift ourselves up so that we stand tall. Don't need a hero to show it makes us strong. Dust off our fear now that we believe that a man is just a boy who knows what he needs. Now we lift ourselves up so that we stand tall. Don't need a hero to show it makes us strong. Dust off our fear now that we believe that a man is just a boy who knows what he needs. Lift ourselves up so that we stand tall. Don't need a hero, sure it makes us strong. Dust off our fear now that we believe that a man is just a boy who knows what he needs. Woo. Hey, if you haven't done it yet, send an email to singalong@keltfather.net. That is how you can get the Sci F'Irish hymnal. All right, and this is another song from that same podcast setting. It's another one of my favorite songs. It is inspired by the episode Out of Gas. Now, when I write songs, I like to write not about. Typically, I prefer not to write about the verse. Sometimes I do that, but from within, and try to capture some of those same feelings and emotions from the episode or whatever it is I'm writing about. This one was inspired by the episode Out of Gas. Started with the line that Malcolm Reynolds says to Kaylee, says, "You want to keep breathing, don't you?" Starts with that, but then turns into a whole nother story about basically when things are stressing you out, when life is coming at you, it's time to take a step back and keep breathing. You want to keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out, and remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. That's your part. Try it again. Can't remember all that, just do the little one-word phrase. You want to keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Then remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. It all began looking past what was to what our life could be. That's where I found so much freedom and a little serenity. Explosion knocked us to the ground, but we got back on our feet. Turn back the clock to remember treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Some face life's challenges with a little bit of prayer. Others turn, face it head on, that's how they take it there. Sometimes it's sad to face what's true and try a different tack. Gotta keep on breathing, there ain't no turning back. You wanna keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Better believe that I'll fight on through space, though I might fail. I'll boost the signal through the night, even if I'm feeling frail. When at last you answer my call, we'll fix our damaged hearts. We gotta keep on breathing, and we will never part. You wanna keep breathing, don't you? Breathing in and out. Gotta remember the reason, won't you? The reason you take her out. Treat her properly, she'll be with you the rest of your days. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. It all starts with breathing deeply, breathing in and out. Thank you much. That song is also will be on my next CD. The album is called Celtic, which means when everything is strange and different, yet you find it marvelous anyway. I think that's very appropriate for a CD for Dragon Con. Celtic. So again, tomorrow night at 8:30, I think it's 8:30 p.m., Andrew McKee and I, the Brobdingnagian Bards, have a show, which is called Hobbit Drinking Songs. Now, if you are one of the hundreds of people who were turned away the past few years, well, then you will get a chance to see it, watch the show live. Sort of like the Firefly Drinking Songs show. That one was broadcast, last night? My days are already messed up. But it broadcast last night, and it was a fun show. I hope you got to see that. So go check that out. I do want to take a quick moment to point out that, yes, I do have CDs, and I do make a living as a musician. So if you like to support my music, you can head on over to keltfather.net. There's a link to my Bandcamp store where you can buy said CDs. How many times can I make you type CDs? Oh, but that's not all I have. I also have brand new USBs. This is the Rise of the Celt Father and Cats and Celts. So this is like everything up until through 2010, and this is all the music I've done since up until I think 2018 is when I finished closing that off. So I do have more coming out in the future, but that's all I have for now. So if you'd like to support my music, that's one way to do it. There's also a Dragon Con CD special box set that you can get, just like the Brobdingnagian Bards have such a box set as well. So if you want to support my music, go check that out. Yes, I do have USBs. All right, this is since the show of Hobbit Drinking Songs is tomorrow night, I thought I'd do this song. Old Bill found a ring, was the one ring of the dark door. so call him Smeagol or Gollum, he's out of the gourd. Well, Sour and Torch Gollum, but the Slimy Run got away. Yeah, Sour and Torch Gollum, but the Slimy Run got away. Now he's leading me to Mordor, wonders if Sam and I are gay. I got psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. I got psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. And Smeagol don't betray me, Sour to make hobbits wear shoes. What a pity. At the gates of Mordor, Smeagol said there ain't no way, my precious. At the gates of Mordor, Smeagol said there ain't no way. Silly hobbits, Father Smeagol said I'll take you to Shelob, she'll have a hobbit fillet. I got the psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. I got the psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. And Smeagol don't betray me, Sour to make hobbits stew, tastes like chicken. When we climb out Doom, but the ring made me all whack out of my mind. Yeah, we climb out Doom, but the ring made me all whack. Man, I don't know what I was thinking. So Gollum bit the ring off and did a swan dive in the crack. I got the psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. I got the psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. And Smeagol don't betray me, Samwise better learn some kung fu. I got the psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. I got the psychopathic chronic, schizophrenic Gollum blues. And if Gollum will just betray us, I'll finally take that elven cruise. What's he got in his nasty little boxes? Nice, Scott, nice. So I just had to tell you this little story. So this morning, or actually a month, I've been running on a regular basis, like 2-3 times a week, which has been awesome. First time in my life, I never thought I could ever run, and it's been working. It's been working great. And so a group of us, my running partners, we went out and shot some video for a special tribute for DragonCon. So we had this idea like a month ago, which was basically to, since the DragonCon parade wasn't going to happen, they did virtually, yes, but it wasn't going to happen. We thought, well, let's go run in costume, and that's what we did. And so there's we should have the video up pretty in either today or tomorrow or something soon. We got it, they shot the video this morning while we were running, and it's fun. It also has my newest single, which is going to be out on the streaming services on Bilbo Baggins' birthday. So keep an eye open for that. Meantime, I think I'm going to change this up for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and do this song. I had a song all planned up, ready to go, and then I saw something that I wanted to change things around for. So this is a song that's also beyond my next CD, Celtic. It is called the Mingley Cat song. See the glass cats, watch it splash cats. See the liquid roll off of the table. See your human in their stocks, cats, as they step in the puddle you made. Little girl holds a full sippy cup, doesn't drink all of the juice up. She leaves for school, then the bottle lands with a crash. Your paws get sticky on the floor. See the glass of the table. See a human in their socks, cats, as they step in the puddle you made. Humans watching TV distracted, or they leave to use the bathroom, jump upon the coffee table, and knock the milk down and lick it up. See the glass cats, watch it splash, cats. See the liquid roll off of the table. See a human in their socks, cats, as they step in the puddle you made. Ice cold glass of water at bedtime. Set it down, not far from the pillow. Your tongue had it at 2 in the morning, and knock it down, then you're satiated. See the glass cats, watch it splash, cats. See the liquid roll off of the table. See your human in their socks, cats, as they step in the puddle you made. What care we if they're done drinking? What we care about is physics in motion. Tap the glass, cats, watch it jiggle. If it doesn't tip over, then knock it again. See the glass, cats, watch it splash, cats. See the liquid roll off of the table. See a human in their socks, cats, as they step in the puddle you made. Okay. All right, I have a new song, and I'm debuting it right now for because I didn't actually write it. This was written by Kelly and Mitchell Peterson. I saw Mitchell posting in the comments here. I love this song. It was great. When they wrote it because they were listening to the Irish and Celtic Music podcast. Mitchell actually he does my editing for the podcast. Thank you, Mitchell! Yay! Round of applause. But he found heard a song on there. I think it was called The Lads. I forget what it's called. You can ask him. He'll tell you. But he said you got to do this. He found these lyrics and found the song. Loved the song. Wolf Loescher sang it. Awesome guy out of Texas, Celtic musician. And then he and his wife filked it. And I loved it so much. I was like, I gotta record this. Come, young hobbit maidens, where'er you have been, to the hills you call home and the green dragon inn. In all Middle Earth, you'll ne'er find a friend like the lad that were reared in the Shire. Your dwarf feasts away in caverns so tall, your parties with menfolk, your great elven balls, for a dance at the tree is worth 10 in the hall. With the lads that were reared in the Shire. Take a walk around your cities, its walls reach the sky. Gaze on the white tree and the tower with pride. But the best pipe wheat's grown on the farthing south side by the lads that were reared in the Shire. Your dwarf feasts away in taverns so tall, your parties with menfolk, your great elven balls, for a dance at the tree is worth 10 in the hall. With the lads that were reared in the Shire. when Gandalf needs bearers or burglars to send on a mission questing there and back again, even unto the Black Gates. They're true to the end, are the lads that were reared in the Shire. Your dwarf feasts away in taverns so tall, your parties with menfolk, your great elven balls for dancing the tree within his hall, with the lads that were reared in the Shire. Now Rivendell boasts of their songs and their prose, and Fangorn can boast for the trees that thence grow. But give me the land where the brandy wine flows, and the green rolling hills of the Shire. Your dwarf feasts away in caverns so tall, your parties with menfolk, your great elven balls for dancing the tree as we're in hall, with the lads that were reared in the Shire. Your dwarf feasts away in caverns so tall, your parties with menfolk, your great elven halls for dancing the tree as we're in hall, with the lads that were reared in the Shire. Big round of applause for Kelly and Mitchell for putting that together. I ended up setting it. Although he had a melody for it, I just kind of wrote my own because I was too lazy to learn the original version. So what time we got? I need this time, so it's time to go into. I do a lot of traditional Irish and Scottish music too, and this is probably one of my favorite songs. The song was written by Francis McPeak. Well, that's what I'll tell you. The melody might be his. But the lyrics are pretty much a Scottish song called The Breeze of Allweather. It's called Wild Mountain Time. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love about by unclear and crystal fountain, and all around a bower, a pile of flowers from the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will roam the country o'er, through that dark land so dreary, and all the spoils I find I'll bring to my darling dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go? All right. Lads Among the Hera. Thank you, Mitch. Uh, I wonder if Mark ever got to do this song with Emerald Rose when they were both at Dragon. Which one? I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Wayne. I did quite a few songs with Emerald Rose, which was a lot of fun. So the next song I'm gonna do is, well, before I get to that, I do want to take a moment to thank everyone who's here. Thank you so much for coming. This Dragon Con is a amazingly amazing place. I've been, like I said, been performing here for 18 years, and I love it. And now it's even easier. Usually, it should be easier if it wasn't for COVID. But it's a wonderful place, a wonderful community, and especially here at the Filk Track. So I want big thanks to Amber and Pat and all those who helped put this together, which is, and I know there's a whole bunch of people that on the Dragon Con Filk Music Track who helped make this happen, and I thank you so much for doing that, for keeping the community together in a very unique way. You're going to find, if you go to the Filk Music Track page on Facebook or YouTube, you'll find a whole bunch of videos from some of the amazing artists who performed there, and we have a lot of amazing artists. I've been very impressed with the quality of the music over the past few years. So, but times do happen where things get really rough and difficult. The song I'm going to sing for you now is a song that I wrote for the first episode of Firefly. It's another one that I took back to the Battle of Serenity Valley, or rather, just after the Battle of Serenity Valley, after the Unification War. I was wondering how the soldiers coped. You know, the Battle of Serenity Valley was one of the bloodiest battles in the Unification War on Firefly. I think over 2/3 of the soldiers were lost or killed. And in general, I think this is war and tragedy. This happens. People die, and you have to figure out how to move past it. And I imagined that Malcolm Reynolds and many others, and Zoe, and many others who fought in that battle, finding a way through song. And I wrote this song called Serenity Valley Waltz to help bring smiles one step at a time back to people. I hope it helps you, and I do want to send this out as a special tribute to all those who serve, as also that includes all the workers on the front lines of the hospitals and such. So thank you so much for your service. There's a place that I go when I'm feeling low, and a battle is raging in my head. It dries up my tears, it holds back the fear, gives me strength to face what's ahead. Serenity Valley walks when I'm feeling like everything's lost. My heart is all ablaze and my mind's in a haze. Let the angels dance away my faults. I felt the sadness that you caused, you exposed all my flaws and treated my fears as unreal. There is truth in your lie, so much hurt as I cry. You left my soul scarred and unhealed. Serenity Valley waltz when I'm feeling like everything's lost. My mind's in a haze. Let the angels dance away my faults. look up in the skies. I'm grateful my family is with me. Still I wait for the dawn and I struggle to go on. So I pray for serenity. Serenity Valley walks when I'm feeling like everything's lost. My mind's in a haze. Let the angels dance away my faults. Serenity Valley walks when I'm feeling like everything's lost. Heart is all ablaze and my mind's in a haze. Let the angels dance away my faults. It looks like it is about time to close this up. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, you can head on over to kiltfather.net, where you can put some money in the tip jar. You can buy CDs or shirts or other merch. There's songbooks and necklaces and lots more, so go check that out. You can also sign up to my mailing list, which is super important. You can, I'll let you know if you've sent that email to singalong@kiltfather.net. But I will be, I will also let you know there. But you can just do it right then. Sign up to my mailing list, which is the best way to find out when I do shows. Next week, I start off my Coffee with the Celt Father series once again. It's happening on Thursdays at noon Eastern, so I hope you'll come sing with me. It's a short 20-minute show, thereabouts, and I would love it if you'd come join me. When I started doing solo shows in 2009, I put out a CD called Kilted for Her Pleasure, and one of my favorite songs also led to the creation of the Sci F'Irish music, I think, for me, which was Monaghan's Mother's Milk, because it was songs, Firefly drinking songs and Hobbit drinking songs. I realized that that's the route I was going to do, is the drinking song route. But it wasn't just that. It was actually the Sci F'Irish music. And I wrote this song because I was looking for other songs that might have been sung in that little town in Canton. And didn't know of any, so I wrote one, and I hope you'll come sing with me. Chorus goes like this: won't you pour me a glass? Won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk? Monaghan's Mother's Milk. We'll wash the mud away. We'll wash the mud away. If you pour me a glass. If you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk. Of Monaghan's Mother's Milk. We'll leave Higgins Goram Moon someday. We'll leave Higgins Goram Moon someday. You'll get it after all 22 verses. Let's sing. Won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk? We'll wash the mud away. If you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk, we'll leave Higgins Goram Moon someday. I was 12 years old. My daddy brought me here with two brothers who love to laugh. But 10 to 20 in this muddy hole, we lost our laughing muscle hole. My brothers lost their lives, muttered gas. Won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk? We'll wash the mud away. If you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk, we'll leave Higgins Goram Moon someday. My daddy raised one fist to tell the boss he's pissed, another to the foreman on third shift. But when he raised the shovel to protest his lowest troubles, he was shot down and dumped in a muddy ditch. Won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk? We'll wash the mud away. If you pour me a glass of Monaghan's Mother's Milk, we'll leave Higgins Goram Moon someday. Well, mud's all I know until I've enough to go and take my own three boys far from here. Maybe another place much worse in this here cold earth. till then I drink my Monaghan's for cheer. All together now, won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's muttered milk? We'll wash the mud away. If you pour me a glass of Monaghan's muttered milk, we'll leave Higgins Gore Moon someday. Won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's muttered milk? We'll wash the mud away. Praise Joss if you pour me a glass of Monaghan's muttered milk. We'll leave Higgins Gore Moon someday. Won't you pour me a glass of Monaghan's muttered milk? We'll wash the mud away. You pour me a glass of Monaghan's muttered milk. We'll leave Higgins Gore Moon someday. Woo! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I thank you again to the Dragon Con and the Filk Track and everyone for watching the show. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your con, and I look forward to sharing more music soon. I think when we got Andrew's at 4, and at 8:30 tomorrow night is Hobbit Drinking Songs. Plus, I got some panels that you can come to tomorrow and the next day. So, hope to see you there, Saj.
Thank you so much, Mark. And look, y'all, I actually remembered to take myself off mute. Thanks for coming out and sharing this time with Marc Gunn Live. Coming up at 4 p.m. will be his counterpart from the Brobdingnagian Bards, Andrew McKee, the Irish Bard. And then after that, we will have a panel called Learning to Love the Deadline with the Faithful Sidekicks. Eric from the Faithful Sidekicks actually helped start February album writing month, and he will be talking about how to take that compressed time and stress of trying to put out a whole album in a month to help make better music. We will see you at 4 with Andrew McKee.